Yogi, Doc Holly here. I have created my favorite 3 hamstring stretches in a super quick routine. So if you have the goal of opening up space down the back of your legs, or you just feel tightness in your back body, this is gonna help you so much, and it's here for you to do as much as you need. So I'll see you on. Hey Yogi, Doc Holly here. We're gonna start on your back. We have 3 hamstring stretches to do today, so let's get right to it. Begin by giving yourself a great big hug, a little moment of gratitude for being here today. Thank you, self. And then shake your legs out. Pull that left knee into your chest, and then think of kind of plugging the hip away from you to lengthen out the left side body. Grab behind your thigh, relax your shoulder blades, lift your heart, straighten the left leg, and pull the toes back towards you. You can always use like a belt or a dog leash if this is too far of a reach for you. Or if you have more space, grab behind the shin bone or take your 2-piece fingers to your big toe and use that as leverage to pull that toe in the direction of your nose. Pulse it out a little bit. So find the end range. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Feeling the stretch all the way down the back of your leg. But not going too far, not going into pain. Stretching should be an enjoyable experience, not a painful experience. Find like your threshold where you feel the stretch. Send your breath there. Think of exhaling and melting away the tension. And then kind of find stillness into it. You're waiting for your body to open and then take up a little more space. So it's a process. Enjoy the journey. Good. Release that left leg, stretch, shake it out, shake, shake, shake. Pull the right knee into your chest now. Grab behind the right thigh as you plug the hip away from you. Straighten the right leg. Even the left leg is a little active. Don't let it be too sleepy. Pull the toes to your nose. Grab anywhere behind the leg that's accessible for you, or use props. And then before we find stillness, work into those pulses. Toes headed towards your nose. Feel into the sensation and back off. Don't think you should be somewhere or you're not happy with your flexibility right now. It's okay, you're exactly where you should be. If you work on these stretches every day, your body will start to open up over time. I used to be so unflexible, but I stretch every single day. It took me almost a year to get the splits, and I worked on it, I kid you not, daily. You just have to decide. Decide to make stretching a habit, to unwind, untangle, and feel more free and honestly more young in your body. So hold here at the end and breathe into it. Tune into your body. Feel the back of your leg. Take a breath in. Take a breath out and shake it out. Hug your knees to your chest. Take 2 or 3 rocks to make your way up to a seated position. If you need, grab yoga blocks for this part or something about that size. Hop into high kneeling at the back of your yoga mat. Scoop that right leg forward. Feet are on 2 tracks about hip width apart instead of a tightrope. Pull the toes back towards your nose. If you're using yoga blocks, they'll go on either side of your right leg. Square the hips to the front. Inhale, reach your arms up, nice tall posture. Exhale, reach forward, and then fold over that right leg. Think of tilting your tailbone back and reaching your heart forward as you inhale. As you exhale, think compressing your belly towards your thigh, finding depth. So your inhales you use to lengthen your back body. Your exhales you use to soften into the pose. Hands can be wherever they feel comfortable. As long as you're comfortable, I'm happy, because your body won't open up if you're going to a painful spot. We're always going to try to protect ourselves. And if your body feels like unsafe and it needs to protect yourself, your muscles will tighten and freeze. So make it fun, make it enjoyable. Find that relaxation as you deepen into the stretch. Awesome job. Okay, so now for our third stretch. Bend into the right knee. Tuck the left toes under, lift the kneecap, and hop it in about 3 feet behind the right leg. Now you're in a pyramid stretch. Square the hips off and fold over the right leg. If you need the blocks, you have them right here. Even if, no matter like how flexible I get, I'm always gonna work on my mobility, because if we don't, we lose it. Our body only keeps the range of motion that it needs. We stay efficient that way. So tell yourself, hey, I need this, stretch into it, and it will reorganize. The collagen in our body, all those different types of tissues that make up your muscles will start to lengthen. Good, rebend into the right knee, come back into tabletop, and then that high kneeling position and scoot back once again. Now we'll just do the other side and finish up. Hop that left leg forward, dig the heel in. That helps you create an active hamstring stretch. So I'm actually pushing my heel into the ground and almost a little bit towards me. Squaring the hips off, zip up your belly. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, reach forward and fold over your left leg. Very good. Inhale for length. Exhale for depth. Using your breath helps as a tool to not only create more space and make the process move a little bit quicker, but it helps to calm down your nervous system so that you're not freezing your muscles like we talked about earlier. It actually transitions you to more of the parasympathetic, the resting branch of your nervous system, which is where we need to be to find space in our body. One more breath in, breath out. Rebend into the left knee, kind of pull it back, shift your weight into it, tuck those right toes under, and find pyramid on this side, blocks or no blocks. Shift your hips forward, lift up. Find a length from your back body forward. The forward fold really do come from your back rather than your hamstrings. So think of folding from your back inward, tilting your tailbone back and relaxing into it. Let yourself relax. One more breath in. Breath out. Kind of rebend into that lead knee, pluck it back. Find a nice seated position once again. Thank you so much for being here with me and letting me guide you in your hamstring mobility routine. So these are meant to be done not only once, but daily if that's something that you really want to work on. So you'll have to ask yourself your why behind it so you can actually make it a habit that you do every day as much as you can, and then find that freedom and that openness down the back of your legs. So I'll see you next time. Namaste, and don't forget to subscribe. Yours in health. See you next time. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to share with you Yoga for the Executive. Yoga for the Executive is the exact program you need to start becoming that person who is physically active, hit those physical results, and most of all, combat those adaptations we get and the declines in our health from sitting at the computer and working for 8 hours a day. That's really taking a toll, and we're gonna see it someday, and nobody wants to be the person who is a hunchback and can't even enjoy their success because it's going to lead to body pain if we don't start doing the work yesterday. I'm Holly. I'm your doctor of physical therapy yoga instructor. I know the body backwards and forwards, so I've got for you the exact desk stretches you need. We're going to do them together every day, super brief. The exact yoga that's for all levels to be done in the morning, 10 to 20 minutes. There's so much more. We have the pre and post flight routine, how to combat jet lag. If you're a working person, this is for you. And part of you is really curious, what would happen if you actually stuck to it? If you actually decided to be somebody that moves, somebody that exercises every day?
Instead of just struggling to stay consistent or wondering if you're doing the right thing. Maybe you've hired a trainer before and didn't really feel safe. So that's why you should get a program from me, your doctor of physical therapy. I am going to be there with you every step of the way on videos like this, detailing your movement like crazy so that you'll know that it's safe. You'll know that it's gonna get you those results you want to not only feel better, to look better, and start getting those healthy habits, because we need to start getting these healthy habits not only for our body but for our mind and for our work. It's going to boost your productivity, you're going to combat that brain fog, and you're actually going to have a better balance in your time, because once we start implementing these habits, we can really have that vision of what is most important to do. So if you want to be more productive and feel better, then it's time you start doing yoga for the executive. This is something that you can sign up for already to get on the wait list and be the first person to hear about this. So don't neglect your body. Don't be that person who has the hunchback. If this sounds intriguing to you, you don't want to miss this. This is pure gold and the best program I have ever created. It's 6 weeks long and all the content in there you are just going to love. It's incredible. So pause this video, sign up below on the wait list, and we're going to be hitting those goals tomorrow. I'll see you there. Namaste.